Hello, good day everyone. Welcome back to Bernard Business Consulting YouTube channel. I'm Jasin. In the last episode, I shared with you how to fulfill the CBAM requirements with the two simple steps, which is to collect the activity data and to identify the suitable emissions factor. In this episode, I will share with you how can ISO 14067 carbon footprints of product be used to fulfill the CBAM requirements. The ISO 14067 standard is well known worldwide to be used to measure the greenhouse gas emissions or carbon dioxide equivalent emissions associated with a product. While the recent implementation of CBAM, they are also requiring importers to declare the embedded emissions in the product imported into the EU. So, what are the differences and what are the similarities between ISO 14067 and the CBAM requirements? So, for ISO 14067, it's known that it's based on the principle of life cycle assessment. So, they'll have a system boundary like cradle to gate or cradle to grave. So, for the cradle to gate, it covers the scope of raw material extraction and production, transportation of the raw material to the factory, and also the manufacturing or the production process of the product at the factory. Whereas for the cradle to grave system boundary, it covers also the use stage and also the end of life stage. So now, how about the CBAM? For CBAM, it covers the raw material production and the production or the manufacturing process of the product. So when we compare ISO 14067 and the CBAM exclude the raw material extraction and the transportation from the raw material site to the factory. So here is a simple illustration in the CBAM guideline document which shows that how does the life cycle assessment of a product looks like and how is it relevant to the CBAM requirement. While using ISO 14067 is a recommendation because it provides you a systematic framework and documentation for you to measure your embedded emissions in your product according to the CBAM requirement. Another point is that although during the transitional phase from October 2023 until December 2025, CBAM doesn't require importers to verify your embedded emissions in the product, but it doesn't mean that in the future it will not ask you to get them verified. So, if you are going to use ISO 14067, then it will provide you a very good basis, a foundation for you to prepare yourself to go for verification in the future. So, in summary, we can say that if you are fulfilling the CBAM requirements, you are not fulfilling the ISO 14067 requirements. But if you are fulfilling ISO 14067 requirements, you have significantly covered the requirements of CBAM. Yeah. So what is the missing point? It is the financial adjustment of the carbon tax implemented by CBAM, started in the January 2026, which is the beginning of the permanent system. So later on, importers have to calculate the carbon tax required for them to pay according to the EU emissions trading system pricing. Although ISO 14067 couldn't help you with that, but by using the ISO standard as a basis, it has already helped you, I would say, almost 80% of the work required to fully comply with CBAM starting year 2026. So I hope you learned something today. Thank you for watching till the end and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!